Today I'm going to be reviewing Halloween Night by No Joke Entertainment, a crossover between Batman and Michael Myers. This fan film really surprised me whenever it came out. So I've been following this film since No Joke Entertainment uploaded the first teaser. And I was kind of excited for it because, it looked a decent quality, and of course combining two of the greatest series of all time, Batman and Halloween. But at the same time, I didn't have my hopes fully high because looks can be deceiving. Some films are fantastic and some look fantastic, and then you watch it and you're just like, I wish I would have just set the movie ticket on fire, or I wish I would have just canceled the subscription because that was a waste of Hulu. Like, anything could happen, but this film actually does it very well for a crossover fan film. So what I happen to really enjoy about it was the fact of it being its own thing, unlike some of the other works that are just trying to copy off of Freddy vs. Jason. And also what I like is it doesn't just go straight into Michael vs. Batman. There's actually a story. Another thing I love about this film is the mask. Bruh, this mask looks fantastic. It reminds me of a mixture of Rob Zombie's Halloween and the 2018 Trilogy mask. That right there is a deadly combination. Like, couldn't have done better myself. And what I enjoy is how Michael gets the mask. And this scene right here actually is kind of a unique little twist on that. I like that. And just the guy playing Michael puts so much emotionless vibe. It fits perfectly. Like, I would definitely buy him as some emotionless killer in a movie. So they casted Michael Myers very perfectly in this film. And also, just the quality. Look at this. Now it's time to talk about, in my opinion, one of the best parts of the fan film. And that is the fan service. Now, sometimes whenever a movie comes out that's connected to a bunch of other movies based on a comic book or something like that, the fan service is just rushed and not good. And in my opinion, the best example of this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2022. How that movie basically parodied Laurie Strode in the Halloween 2018 trilogy. It just didn't work. That was fan service that nobody asked for. I mean, not that you ask for any form of fan service, but fan service done right, fantastic. Fan service done like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. But No Joke Entertainment, they did fan service so well with this. Because they added fan service to both Batman and Halloween. Like, for example, in the car death scene, they're playing Love Hurts. That is an iconic reference to Rob Zombie's Halloween. Whenever Love Hurts is playing in the first Rob Zombie film. That's just such an epic reference that took me by surprise when I first watched it. In fact, I even left a comment on the film to, point out that reference. And No Joke Entertainment responded confirming that it was in fact a reference. Like, that's just awesome. And the fact that they took the time to reply anyway. Most people don't. Love that. And there's even some fan service, like how we get to see Barbara Gordon. Oh, and by the way, another thing I must mention, the guy that played Jim Gordon deserves an Oscar. He did fantastic in this film. Like, that was amazing. But now that we got the fan service out of the way, it's time to talk about the fight scene. This fight scene is phenomenal. Genuinely the best fight scene in a fan film. It's definitely up there with Bad in the Sun, and that's saying something. And honestly, it's kind of a dream come true, really, if you think of it. Seeing Michael Myers fight Batman and not in a cringy ass short film that looks like it was created by a high schooler. Like, this is perfect. And also, they both act just like their source materials. Like Michael Myers just being a silent stabber who's decently good at fighting, and Batman being basically his martial artist self. Like, it's all so perfect. And the mask is I know I've already mentioned the mask, but damn, it's just so perfect. Also, another thing that I really enjoy here is it shows that Batman can be hurt. Like this right here. Michael Myers stabbing him. That's just perfect. And Batman actually being hurt, instead of the whole, I'm vengeance. It's actually a human under there in this. And of course, I love how Batman refuses to kill Michael, even though he probably could if he tried hard enough. It's all just perfect. And also, Michael being able to overthrow Batman instead of just getting his ass kicked effortlessly, that is another really good touch. And also, the bat suit looks pretty good too. That part's actually funny to me. Michael just kicking the literal shit out of him. But I do like how they made both of them kind of just people. Like, Michael's not invincible. He's clearly taken back by some of Batman's attacks. Batman being stabbed and actually wounded. That's pretty cool because most people just make Batman kind of overpowered. And this reminds me a lot of another very good fan film called The Dark Knight Returns by Wyatt Weed. Like, such fantastic quality, peak cinema for fight scenes. Oh, and also this was pretty clever too. Batman using a smoke bomb. That's literally the most Batman thing he could do against an opponent like Michael Myers. He won't go down no matter what, so you just kind of gotta stealth yourself around him. Like, that's actually something Batman would do. Like, this is so amazing in every single way possible. If you're a fan of both Batman and Michael Myers, this film is literally perfect. And another thing that I have to just appreciate is how much effort went into this. And, right here there's a sequel on the way, and that's even more amazing. This had such work put into it, not like the cheap-ass shit that I do. This is genuinely effort put into this for both fans of Batman and Halloween. And what I like, too, is how Batman is trying his hardest not to resort to killing. Because, like, the Joker, he effortlessly beats the shit out of the Joker. But this is not somebody like the Joker. This is a force. This is the shape. And the whole evil takes shape. That's even referenced in here. We even get a few Dr. Loomis references. Like, this film is just so freaking amazing. And I also really enjoy the various shots where it looks like, okay, shit, Batman's actually injured. Like, is he gonna survive? And also, this part coming up kind of gave me chills. Like, it looks like, okay, Batman finally puts his ass down, tells Alfred, hey, it's over, and then, surprise, of course, old Mikey My over here deciding to pull him, himself, and just sit up like a corpse. And this part actually kind of had me on edge, because I really thought for a minute he was going to kill Batman. And this upcoming part is also pretty damn awesome. Gordon to the rescue. Like I said, the guy that played Gordon is phenomenal. Fantastic. He physically looks the part. And also, this kind of Dr. Loomis reference to the whole rescuing, that's pretty cool. And also, Gordon clearly didn't want to shoot him, but he had no choice. I love that. That was just so awesome. And the fact Michael don't even give a shit. Like, that's just pure emotionless killer. I love that. The guy that played Michael did so well. And this part also is pretty badass. So, all in all, what do I think of Halloween Night as a whole? I think it's honestly one of the best Batman projects we've had since Wyatt Weed's The Dark Knight Returns. And that was a hard movie to even compare to. This is perfect for both horror and Batman fans alike. And I have to admit, it really surprised me for just 50-some minutes. Like, really, really good. It's honest to God a very, very just action-packed film, and it doesn't overdo it like Batman vs. Superman. It's actually perfect, in my opinion. Really enjoyed this film. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.